हाय एवरीबॉडी, वेलकम टू जस्ट जर्मन थिंग्स। सो मेरा नाम नंदिनी है और मैं वीडियोस बनाती हूँ लाइफ इन जर्मनी में और एजुकेशन इन जर्मनी, जर्मन लैंग्वेज एंड आल्सो ट्रैवल इन जर्मनी। सो टुडे आई एम इन Trier University and I have three students from Trier University. So these students are doing masters here in data science and I'm going to ask them a couple of questions about their life in Germany and also about their application process. Again. So guys, I have very first question for you, and this question is why Germany? Why did you guys choose Germany?
So I would like to answer that in maybe 2 or 3 points. Firstly, because of the quality of education, and secondly, the affordability. Many of the students who cannot afford the universities in the US and Canada, Germany might be a good option. All in all, you'll get a quality education, and then most of the public universities do not charge fees for international students. So this might be a better option for students who are looking for affordable studies in good countries like Germany.
Okay.
Yeah, and I guess that we can have a data science course is very less in India when it comes to masters. So in Germany we have data science course and that too for masters. So therefore this could also be one of my reason to apply for data science here in Germany.
Okay. Okay. So my next question is about your application process. So like when did you actually start the application process? Like how much in advance one has to prepare?
I think
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you need
It's
Bola,
okay.
Ashima.
Ashima.
You need at least 6 months to prepare for it.
Okay.
So,
At least
yeah,
6 months,
at
right?
least 6 months.
Okay. And you guys also.
Yeah, it takes around anywhere between 4 to 6 months, but 6 months would be a good time to start, shortlisting the universities and dropping emails to the universities if you have any questions about the course. So 6 months would be a good time to
Yeah,
start.
it anyhow took like almost 6 to 8 months for me because I wasn't sure with my credits over here. So it took like almost 8 months drafting mails to universities to knowing about what is actually the credit process over here in Germany.
Okay, so yeah, we will come to this point later. We'll talk about credits because yeah, it's very important for other students to know how does this actually work. So yeah, for while applying for the universities, what do you think? What was most important thing? What do they consider the most?
So credits, obviously.
Yes.
So all they look for, if you're applying for a computer science subject or if you're applying for any mechanical course, all you need is proper credits. Period. You just have to have credits in that particular subjects in your. If you're applying for your masters, then you have to have enough credits in your bachelor's in the master's course that you're applying for.
Okay.
So that is the first and foremost thing, and the second thing would be your letter of motivation, and yeah, that also plays a huge role in getting a admission into a university. So these two are the main things for applying in order to get
Yeah,
that.
yeah, just because we are applying for the English language course, so German wasn't necessary here.
Yeah, German wasn't required,
Yeah,
so
it
that was not
wasn't
a
required
problem.
at all.
Yes.
So therefore,
But the first criteria according to you
the
guys is
credits.
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 If you
Yes.
have enough credits, at least you're eligible.
Yeah.
And if you don't have enough credits for the particular course, you're not eligible. So
No.
it's
yeah,
It's
like-
like,
at
yeah.
least for public universities, you need to have some good grades in your bachelor's to attain an
so
admission.
what does credit mean? How do you define that? Like it's like the courses that you've already studied in bachelor's, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you have attended or if you have attempted 2 or 3 exams in mathematics
Bachelor's.
in your bachelor's, so each of the course is 5 credits. Suppose it includes the study hours and student hours and the lecture hours and all these together. All these together are combined what is called as credits. So each individual subject has different credits. So for example, if you have 5 credits in 3 mathematics subjects, which means that in mathematics you have 15 credits. But universities may ask, if you're applying for a similar course for masters, especially for computer science or data science, you need credits in your mathematics subjects. So they might ask you anywhere between 15 to 20 credits in mathematics.
Yeah.
So if you have less than that, then there might not be great chances for you getting admitted into the university.
Yeah, example like when I applied for data science course over here, so I can clearly see that university has mentioned that they need credits of database as a subject as well. So yeah, at least we need to have 5 credits in database subjects back in our bachelor's. So therefore we can apply for here then only. So this was also one of
So your background is very important. You cannot just change your background. You have to
No.
have
No.
enough knowledge in the background already to be able to apply here. So that's
Yes,
very
yeah.
important here.
especially for the public universities. So
Yeah.
the case might differ from
For
few universities
Yeah.
and also in private universities. But if you want to get into public universities, then this matters a lot.
a lot.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. So the next question would be like your first step. How did you shortlist the universities?
So most of us look at DAD websites, but also I would like to mention that there's another website called a CHE website. So basically, all the universities, both including the private and the public universities, are ranked here in the CHE website. So you get a lot of information here. So you can filter down based upon your course, whether bachelor's or master's, and it would give out all the universities which are offering these courses. So I think it's this one. This is also another website where one should
So
look
DART
for.
is anyway the most famous,
Yeah.
most
Yes,
known website.
yes,
I'm sure
yes.
you all must have started with that,
Yeah.
like shortlisting the
Yeah,
course.
that was one of the thing, and another thing can be it could be a simple Google. I mean, you can
Right.
Yeah, you can always Google is your
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
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 So we can also Google about like masters in data science course in Germany in public universities. So we can shortlist them that,
Uh-huh.
and then we can.
And
apply
I think
at
on
universities.
DART you can also read the university requirements, so
Right,
you get
yes,
an
you can.
idea if you're eligible for that kind of course or not.
Yes.
So if you, for example, you have selected the 5 or 6 universities, and when you're reading about the university requirements, it gives you a clear picture
Right.
where
Yes,
you
right.
actually stand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and the CHE where you can compare universities as
Yes,
well. So
yes.
this website CHE.
So the other thing is there might be many universities which might be offering new courses. So data science is a fairly new course in many of the universities. So
Mhm.
sometimes DAD might not list down these courses, newly courses. So it's always look for in CHE also where the information is more up to date than DAD.
Okay, thank you. And how many university did you actually apply to, and how many offer letters or university letters did you get in the end? It's very important to know because
Yeah.
It's not
So,
easy.
yeah.
It's not easy to attain admission in public university anyhow in Germany. But yeah, I actually applied for almost 8 universities, and I got acceptance from 2 universities.
Okay, so you applied for 8 universities and
8 public
then,
universities.
yeah, you got 2
because
letters.
because credit was the major role.
Credit,
Yeah.
yes, again, yeah.
Yeah, so same for me. I applied almost for 10 to 12 universities and I got accepted into 2. One was the University of Trier and the other was the TU Chemnitz. But yeah, the course at Trier was good, so yeah, I accepted this.
I actually applied for 15 universities, including both private and public. And I got acceptance from 3 universities. One was from Trier,
Mm-hmm.
second Münster University, and third from Jacobs University.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, thank you. So that was about the universities. And did you guys apply through Uni Assist or
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so each of the universities has its own application process. So some of the universities have their own website where you can apply for the courses that you want for, and many other universities
Use
prefer
Uni
Uni
Assist,
Assist.
yeah.
So that is a complete different process. So yeah, you have to check for the requirements on the website.
But it was
of the
easy
university.
applying.
Yeah.
Does one
Yeah.
need consultancy, or you think it was easy
No.
to manage?
No, it not
No
needed,
cons-
but yeah, if I'm very new and you don't know any
Uh-huh.
member out there in Germany and you are very new to something, so I guess to having a conversation with consultancy.
Yeah, so one
is
can
also
apply
good.
through consultancy, because in that case it becomes little easier. But if you have googled enough and you know how the process is, it's not very difficult to apply on your own. It's
Because
something.
Uni Assist is very easy portal, and we have to simply
Uni Assist is
upload our
easy.
documents.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, all the certificates, all the.
And you have to pay
credentials.
pay some amount also for
Yes,
each
for the
university that you
first-
apply.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
for the
For the
first
first
up-
university, yeah.
Yeah, for the first
first one.
application it will be 75 euros, and from the second application it will be 30
30
euros per
euros,
university.
yeah.
Per university.
Per
Per
university.
university.
So
Okay.
it gets. I mean, we can apply for.
And
number
it
of
takes time. I
universities.
think it's
So Uni Assist takes around anywhere between 2 weeks to 20 days to process your application to the universities, and after it processes, then the university decides whether it wants to admit you or not. So
Correct.
it processes
Right.
your application and it forwards it to the university, and it's the university which takes decision about your admission.
Yeah. So credit it's almost checked by Uni Assist, I guess.
okay, so
at the
it's
time.
checked by
Yeah,
Uni Assist,
yeah.
you think. Okay, so that was about applying. But yeah, the most important part again while applying is the blocked account. No, it's at the time of visa,
Visa,
right?
yeah,
Once you
right.
have got the letter from the university, the second thing is that you have to have proof of blocked account, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So how did that go for you? What did you guys do for the blocked account?
I think all three of us have applied on Expatrio, right?
Expatrio.
Yeah.
Expatrio
So
is very
yeah,
easy.
yeah.
So
Expatrio.
your experience with Expatrio was good. It was like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very user-friendly website, so you have most of the information available on the website. And even though if you find something not very clear, you can immediately drop an email, so you will get
To the helpline.
yeah,
Expatrio
yeah.
helpline, and
getting help
yeah.
very soon.
okay.
And yeah, Expatrio is like the easiest option. So you can open your blocked account, and also you can it has an option of
Health
choosing your
insurance
health
and
insurance
travel
also.
insurance.
So you got
So-
your health insurance done through
travel
Expatrio
insurance.
Yeah.
and your blocked account,
And
Yes.
travel insurance.
and travel insurance. So it was all
a
covered.
package.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
it
was
was a
like
package.
in
Yeah.
Okay,
Expatrio,
okay,
yeah.
okay. So that was easy in that
Yeah,
way.
that
You don't
was
have to
pretty
go to
easy.
different.
No,
Okay.
we all have to do is we have to come to Germany and have to open up a block account by just uploading the documents like our passport, visa, and our Unmeldo. So by that we can get our Expatrio unblocked.
Okay, so
Blocked
that's how you
account
unblock it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. My next question is about your like about the university requirements. I know that you all are part of English taught program, so German is not a requirement. It
No.
wasn't a prerequisite here.
No.
No.
But
I have
what
learned.
about the IELTS? Like, was it required or not?
Yes, it
Yes.
is. To apply in every university, you need to clear IELTS. Like you have to get above 6.5.
Okay. So what is mentioned that was mentioned on the university requirement or
Yes,
not?
It
Yeah.
was.
Well, for some universities we don't need IELTS as well
Yeah.
because they
They accept medium of
medium of
instruction,
instruction.
as a
If we have
MOI,
bachelor's
yeah.
in English and we
Yeah.
had almost work experience in English only, so they don't need our IELTS. But yes, every university they do have different criteria. It's not 6.5
Yeah.
for every university. For some it is like 6, and for some it is
Yes.
6.5 overall score.
Okay.
So
yeah.
if you are aiming for top universities, they might even ask for your GRE scores
Okay.
or even the GATE scores from India. So yeah, having a good score in GRE or GATE might also be helpful for the admission
Yeah,
here.
it's
Okay.
not required.
But for your university, you think that IELTS was not required?
no, it was
It
required.
was required,
It was
okay.
required for our university.
Okay,
Yes.
it was required.
Yeah.
And the minimum of 6.5 score.
Yeah,
Yes.
having
Yeah,
a 6.5 would
overall
be a
band.
better,
Yeah.
better
So
score.
MOI is another option. So there are few universities where you just submit the transcription transcript, right?
transcripts, yeah.
So that works.
Yeah,
Like
for
if you
some
have
universities
bachelor's
it
in
works.
English
Yeah.
medium,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
That's-
anyhow, for visa, they do require our IELTS score.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
As
this
far
is
as
very
I know.
important point
Yeah.
that even if the university doesn't ask for your IELTS score, while applying for visa, there is a possibility that they ask for your
Embassy,
IELTS score,
yeah.
and at that moment you might get panicked because if you don't have it, so it's always better to give IELTS exam in any case, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, right.
Okay. So and how many of you did like learn German while in India, or it was okay like without German initially?
So initially, I think you can get through maybe for few days, but I think we are in our
better to
A1
learn
course
German
right now.
in
But I
advance.
would always advise to learn German because it would be much helpful and easier if you learn German while you are studying here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned German till B1 back in India. But yeah, since I wasn't sure with my German skills, therefore I applied for English course here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, applying for German course, you need to have at least B2 or
yeah.
C1, I
Right.
guess.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's a difficult procedure there.
Yeah.
Yeah.